Hi everyone, my name is Griffin and I'm the creator of First Aid Scheduler. So on my desktop I have a storyboard for my next TV commercial. I'm going to open First Aid Scheduler and then this is the default screen which appears on your desktop. So all these buttons at the bottom are all very self-explanatory, so I won't go into those in too much detail. I'm simply going to go to my PDF. I need to copy this picture and go down to new item, and this dialog box arrives. You want to paste that picture in, and then you've got options to give it a storyboard number and a title. Click OK, and it drops into day one. So just repeat that. You highlight the storyboard picture you want, copy it, click new item, paste it, give it a number and a title, interior kitchen say, and then you click OK. Now I already know this is a 3-day shoot, so I'm going to come down to new day, click new day, and then day 2 drops in there, click again, and day 3 drops in there. So when you go back to your PDF, copy your next picture, click new item. So when you paste it in, you now have the option, a little drop down menu of days 1, 2 and 3. So I'm just going to continue on day 1. I'm going to click OK. Now I made a little mistake there. I didn't name it or number it. So if you go up to this little icon, click to edit this item, you get the dialog box back. You can then add in the bits that you forgot. Interior girls bedroom. Okay, so I'm just going to fill this up and we'll carry on in a second. So here we are. All your storyboarded pictures are ready to manipulate into your schedule. It's really just a case of clicking and dragging. Really simple. You can move the storyboard pictures around to whatever order you want. Now if you have more than 3 days, I'll just make this a bit smaller. The best way to drag and drop down a page is just come down to your scroll arrows and then you scroll down and then just simply release into there. So there we go. Really easy way of manipulating your pictures into whatever order you want. So now we're in a position to schedule the individual days. So go ahead and click on day 1. The order that you had in the overview is now dropped into this daily shooting order. At the very top, I'm going to come back to these boxes, the middle and right hand boxes later, all really self-explanatory. In the top left you have a unit call timing button, 24-hour clock. So if you set that to, we have an 8 o'clock call. So we're starting work at 8 o'clock on our first storyboarded picture. Click into the prep box, it's 30 minutes to prep it. Click into the shoot box, it's 30 minutes to shoot it. So the 8 o'clock plus the 30 gives you an 8:30 turnover, plus the 30 to shoot gives you 9 o'clock. Carry on, say 15 gives you a 9:15 turnover, 15 to shoot it, to start the next scene at 9:30. So I've carried on just inputting all my times. I'm coming to the very last scene of the day. If you notice at the minute, the wrap time box is empty at the minute. That's because this last storyboard picture hasn't been filled in. As soon as I fill that in, it now calculates the whole day from top to bottom, and it's given me a wrap time of 13:10. If only we could finish every day at 13:10. If I wanted to change, it's that's actually 45 minutes to shoot it, or if it's 90 minutes to shoot it, you can see how the automatic timing is changing the wrap time. If I wanted to change the whole day and we wanted a later start, all I'm going to do is click up me unit call time to 10 o'clock. The wrap time is automatically changed to 16:10. If I want to put a lunch break in my schedule, this little green button in between the scenes, extra activity box. If you watch, it's 12:30 at the moment. I'm going to call this lunch, and we're going to have 60 minutes for lunch, and my next storyboard boxes tell me that it's automatically 13:30. I'm starting back. If you want to add a unit move for any reason, you can make this a unit move box as well, and it's just part of the calculated timings. There we go. The other box is very easy. You cast, just click in what you want. So you put your cast in, you get a little dialogue drop down box here. You can just change it, put colours in. You have option to put costume or hair notes in. So she's wearing a red dress. And once again, dialogue coloured box to change if you want to highlight anything. So now we have our schedule in a really good shape. The great thing about this is making last minute changes. So just for example, on day 3 we are finishing, we're wrapping at 1700, and on day 1 we're wrapping at 1530. Now for whatever reason, storyboard number 2 has got to go into day 3. It's easily done. Click, drag. It's going to go in between those two scenes there. So when you go back to day 3, storyboard number 2 is dropped in, and we are now finishing at 1800. And if you go back to day 1 where we've lost the scene, we are now finishing at 1430. A really easy way of retiming days at very late notice. So now we have our schedule in perfect order, and we now just need to save it and send it off to the producer and director. So down the bottom here we have a save as option. So click save, project test 1 saved, okay. Down here in the bottom left hand corner is the project's called test 1. It tells you how many storyboard pictures you have and how many days in. If you want to save as, really simple, we'll just call this test XXX. We'll save that. Let's get saves in the folder. If I want to save it as something else, we'll save it as Griffin123. And we save that. Now this open file, when you very first come to launch First Aid Cellular, if you click on open, it gives you the options. Test 1 is what I've been doing the demonstration on. Griffin123 is what we've just saved, Test X. Double click on any of these or highlight, and you've got the option to open there. That's how you save multiple schedules. And then finally, when you want to print out, click on any of the daily button down here, create a PDF. Click on create PDF. You have the option to do current day 1, which is what you've clicked on. That would say day 2 if you happen to click on day 2, or you can do the entire project. So I'm going to export that. It goes to the desktop, just show you where it has this very long-winded name, but then you can adjust that to whatever you want. And there is your PDF of your schedule ready to ship out to your producer. So I hope you like the software. I hope it comes in handy and it saves you an awful lot of time. Thank you very much.